Hello, and welcome to Cooking with the Wooden Spoon. Tonight we are doing a very simple supper because I'm tired. I love dishes that come together in one pot, which means less dishes to do at the end. I love dishes that you can freeze. I love dishes that multiply and you can feed a crowd with them. This is one of those dishes. This uses leftovers, repurposes them, and some things in this recipe are canned, which I always have on hand. So we are doing a turkey Mexican rice because I made turkey pot pie for Noah earlier this week, and now we're using the rest of the turkey. You could use chicken for this as well. The process is super simple. The only thing that we will cook in this, onions and peppers, we will saute them in our Dutch oven, and then literally the rest of the things we just dump in the container and heat it up. It is that easy. I made the rice in advance in my Instapot, so that is done. The hardest part now is just opening a few cans, which I think we can handle. So we're going to open our cans and we will meet over at the stove. We are starting with our dish hot. I just put some olive oil in the bottom. We're just going to saute these. This is one pepper and one onion. So we're going to saute those until they are translucent. I'm going to toss in a little bit of salt and pepper first. Got to go get my pepper. Okay, we're going to let this cook until it's translucent, and then I will meet you back. I think these are perfect. So next, we're just going to add a bunch of stuff. We'll start with the rice. I did 3 cups of uncooked rice in the Instapot, and it turned into that. I'd say about 6 cups of cooked rice. Awesome. We are adding to that some corn, maybe. I gotta get scissors for that. We'll do that last. We're using leftover turkey, as I said. This is about 3 cups of turkey. Chicken, I've done chicken in here and it tastes just as good. This is 1 can of black beans. I really love black beans. They add protein, and that is great. We are adding diced tomatoes with green chilies. El Pato. I don't know if you've used El Pato before, but man, it's good. So we have El Pato. And then I make my own salsa, and this is actually from my garden tomatoes, and I can guarantee you it is delicious. So my apron is in the wash. I really need to invest in another apron. So at least I'm wearing a shirt that I don't really care that much about because it has sufficiently been salsa'd. So anyway, here is 2 cups of salsa. Any kind of salsa would work just fine for this. So all you do is warm up all of these delicious ingredients. I have extra salsa set out just in case we need more, and I think we will, because as this sits, what will happen is it will continue to soak up all of that delicious salsa. So we want to have a pretty nice base of salsa. Let's see if I can get this corn open without making a big mess. Probably not. I'm going to get scissors. I also grabbed the rest of our salsa. I really like corn, so this is a 12-ounce bag. I am using the whole bag. This is an excellent freezer meal. So what I'll do is after we've had our dinner tonight, which I hope you join us for, I will take the rest of this and I'll just stick it in a Ziploc freezer bag. And then some night that I'm tired and I don't feel like cooking, I will pull it out and dinner will be ready. I will also share this with Noah and Julia, and they will get to do the same, because after a hard day of teaching, coming home to a meal that you have already cooked for you is pretty magical. You could really add a lot of different things. If it were just me, I would put jalapeno slices in this because I really like hot peppers. Noah does too. So interestingly, I was just thinking today as I was making the salsa, Noah studied for a year in Ecuador, and he came home fluent, which is awesome, and he's now a Spanish teacher. But while he was over there, he went in with the expectation that the food palette would be something like this, spicy and Mexican. But he was surprised to find that in Ecuador, their food is actually very bland. They did a lot of chicken and rice meals without a lot of spices. So he went in expecting to have some pretty spicy food and then didn't really get spicy food. I think when he came back, he had to retrain himself for spice. It really is a something that you have to train yourself for. Making sure my mic is still on. But once you develop a taste for spicy food, it's kind of like an addiction maybe, where you have a little bit of spice and then you really like that, and then you want more spice and more spice and more spice. Hi, Bo. Bo, you can't have spice. But now it really does seem like if I have something like this, something Mexican, and it doesn't have a nice flavor palette in for spice, it's pretty bland. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cook this until it's pretty warm. I'm going to put the lid on and then stir it every few minutes. And then I will come back and add some cheese. So basically, that's our last step, and then we get to eat. This is nice and warm. I have, let's see here, 3 cups is this entire bag, and I'm going to use a lot of the bag because the cheese really makes this taste delicious. So we're gonna, I'd say that's about a cup. We may end up with 2 cups by the time it's all over. So all we do is mix in the cheese, let the cheese melt, and we are ready to roll. And then we can eat dinner together, and that will be pretty awesome. So I'm going to add another cup of cheese-ish. That will be good. If you like more cheese, just sprinkle it on at the end. We will probably serve this with chips and salsa, and it'll be good. So we're just going to let this cook until the cheese melts, and that's it. It will be awesome. Well, are you ready to try this Mexican rice bake?
I am.
That was not baked, but sauteed?
It's nice and warm. Yes.
Yeah, cool.
I'm probably going to eat mine different than yours.
What do you mean?
Mine will be like more of a scooper than I eat with the fork.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate you putting the peppers in really big so I can pick them out.
You're welcome. I appreciate that you don't complain when I put peppers and onions in, because I like peppers and onions. But he always says he'll pick out anything.
Yep.
So I definitely take him up on that.
So, cheers.
Okay. It'll be good.
Trying something a little different.
Pretty good.
You do you.
You do you. That's pretty cool.
You
yeah,
do
this is
you,
really
bro.
good. Is it too spicy for you?
I don't know. It's my first bite.
Okay. You'll know by the second bite?
Yeah, I'll know by the second bite.
Okay.
That bite's probably not accurate because I got a lot of salsa in it.
I think it's a little
But no,
spicier
it
than
didn't.
what you would
Doesn't
usually
seem too
like.
spicy for me.
Okay, cool.
You want
I
my
like it.
peppers?
No, I'm okay. Thanks.
I'll do okay with the onions, I think.
Really good. I do like that this freezes really well. It's nice just to throw it in the freezer and take it out sometime.
Yeah,
and
I like eating it like Nacho Supreme.
Well, that's good.
It's really good that way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Whatever works, works, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially after a long day. I think
Yep.
Bo's a little confused because we've been having like every meal out on the back porch. And
it rained
and it
today.
rained today, so we're inside.
He's pretty pouty because of the rain. Yeah. But he got his walk in this morning.
Yeah. The really cool thing about Wisconsin, as opposed to Pennsylvania, is it very rarely rains in Wisconsin. It rains like a little while, and then skies are blue after that, which is pretty awesome. So Bo's not used to the rain, but that's okay. He still got his walk in this morning, so that's good.
He did.
Yep.
But your rice bake is really good.
Thanks.
No, I don't think it's too spicy.
Good. I think it's perfect. So you can get whatever salsa you like, mild or hot, or what's the other one? Medium. So I would say this is probably medium to hot.
Or bold, or thick and chunky, or
whatever you want.
Whatever.
Yep. So always fun with Matt. Enjoy.
Enjoy. I hope you make it.